Hi everybody, Justin here at the Pioneer Student Union on Alfred State's School of Applied Technology campus in Wellsville. Today we're going to be learning a little bit more about the Culinary Arts program. In just a moment we're going to meet with Chef and Department Chair Deb Birch. She's going to provide us with information related to the Culinary Arts program, as well as give us a tour of the class and lab spaces that the students are going to use on a daily basis. Let's take a short walk over and get started. All right, so we made it to the Culinary Arts Department, and I'm here with Chef and Department Chair Deb Birch.
Hi everybody, welcome to Alfred State. I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about our two programs that we have in our area. We have Baking Production Management along with Culinary Arts. I've been here 23 years and have enjoyed every moment, so I hope you enjoy this little video that we're doing for you. We're going to head back to the kitchens now. Your day is going to consist of lab and classes. Lab will be 5 hours first thing in the morning and two 50-minute traditional classroom classes. They all interchange, and what you'll learn in the classroom is what you're going to be using in your labs. So that's what makes it great.
So the class they're taking with the whiteboard, tests, homework is going to coincide with the lab that they are taking at the same time doing the hands-on work.
Absolutely,
right.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So if you're learning soups, you're going to learn about the mother sauces in class.
Students on the Wellsville campus are required to purchase tools and some supplies in order to complete their lab requirements. What do those purchases look like for our culinary or baking students?
Well, Justin, we have uniform packets from the bookstore that each student is required to purchase. They also are required to purchase laptops for their classes, and that is about it. The baking students would have to buy a small decorating kit so that they can decorate cakes and cookies and things like that. But other than that, that's it.
And all the other equipment that they're going to need is right here in the kitchen, which we're going to take a look at in a second. But you mentioned uniforms. They're going to be dressed in white, essentially the way you are right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Every student is going to have to be in the Alfred State formal uniform. We also have a polo shirt that is included in the packet for dining service. We're in the production lab. In this lab, the students produce about 700 meals a day for the Wellsville campus. Our students have access to several types of equipment. We have combi ovens, impinging ovens, woks, grills, steamers. The amount of equipment we have in here is amazing. And every piece of equipment that they would run into in an actual restaurant facility, we try to have here so that they get the experience and the practical hands-on lessons that they need in order to be successful in the culinary arts.
So you mentioned that there are, on a day-to-day basis, 700 people that the students are preparing food for on campus. Are there community events that take place as well where the students are interacting with community members?
There are. We have special events. We have one a month, and we usually serve around 350 people from the public. We also have our restaurant, which I'll show you in a moment. But we are fortunate in the fact that we have a community here in Wellsville that really supports our students and love to come and eat our food because it's so good. In addition to all this wonderful equipment that we have indoors, we have some equipment outside also. We have 2 hearth ovens that we use for pizza production. We also use for bread production, along with intricate desserts so that we don't waste any of the heat that we build up when we start those at 5 in the morning. We also have a cold smoker, which is unique and most places don't have. So the students get a chance to learn how to smoke meat for a long period of time in a slow smoker. It's a very great opportunity for our students to see different types of heat and how you can cook with it. Now we're entering the Refinery Kitchen. This kitchen is dedicated to serving the public in our restaurant. We run a full restaurant Tuesday through Friday every week that we're open. We have a point of sale machine that we use We also have rotations. As a student here, you'll do rotations. We have a head chef, we have sous chefs, we have everything that a normal restaurant would have. And this is the area where you would be working to perform that task. As we leave the kitchen area, we're in the refinery dining room. This is where our guests come in and they eat their lunch. They order off a full menu and our students all prepare it. We do have students that serve. This teaches them front of the house along with back of the house operations. Now we're entering the Pastry Lab. This is where our baking and production management students do their lab time. They produce everything here: wedding cakes, specialty cakes, pastries, breads, anything that would come out of a bakery, they produce in this lab. While we're walking around, we can see that there are several mixers. We have fryers for donuts. We have a rotating oven over here that actually holds 16 trays of sheet pans, I should say, at a time. And most of the time that is a full oven during our baking period. Because when the culinary students are making hamburgers, we're making the hamburger rolls for the hamburgers. So we all work together as a full unit. This lab has every piece of equipment that you would see in a baking setting. We try to use every piece of equipment. We've updated. We've got some new mixers. We've got some new ovens, different types of ovens, so that the student gets the full feeling of what they're going to see in a live bakery. And as we walk back, you can see that we have a dough bench. This is where all of our doughs are made. The students will do up to 300 pounds of dough a day. And that's a lot of dough. So this is what they do in a day. And we have sheeters. We have every piece of equipment they could want.
Do the baking and production students have an opportunity to work with the public the way that the culinary arts students did?
Absolutely. They have to fill cases. So they have bakery cases in the refinery restaurant. They fill a beautiful case with product to sell. They also have a case out in the dining hall, and they have to fill that, and students can purchase product from them out there.
So it's ran similar to the way a bakery would run
Yes.
in the community?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, and they also have rotations. So now you've seen our labs and what we can offer you. If you're looking for a well-rounded education and experience, live experience here in the labs, you're going to come here. We offer more hands-on than any other school there is. We also have graduates that are very successful in our field. We have restaurant owners, bakery owners, caterers, coffee shop owners. We have students that are executive chefs and pastry chefs in the casinos. We have them in resorts, country clubs. They're doing amazing things. You can also work in the school systems, or also you can work as a teacher like I have. So there are endless possibilities to the education we can offer you. And with our reputation as sending out students with excellent work ethics, I think you'll be great. And I look forward to seeing you and talking to you. If you have any questions, you can always email, call. We're willing to help you in any way we can. Thank you.